An anthology of readings of Almighty God's words. Utterances of Christ in the Beginning. Chapter 88. People simply cannot imagine the extent to which my pace has accelerated. This is a wonder that has occurred that is unfathomable to man. My pace has continued since the creation of the world, and my work has never stopped. The entire universe world changes from day to day, and people, too, are constantly changing. These are all part of my work, all part of my plan, and, moreover, they belong to my management, and no human knows or understands these things. Only when I myself tell you, only when I communicate with you face to face, do you know even the tiniest bit. Otherwise, absolutely no one can have any idea of the blueprint for my management plan. Such is my great power, and moreover, such are my wondrous actions. These are things that no one can change. Therefore, what I say today goes, and this simply cannot change. Human notions do not contain even the least bit of knowledge of me. They are all but nonsensical chatter. Do not think that you have had enough, or that you are satisfied. I tell you this: you still have far to go. Of my entire management plan, you know but a little. So you must listen to what I say and do whatever I tell you to do. Act according to my wishes in everything, and you will surely have my blessings. Whosoever believes can receive, whereas whosoever does not believe will have that nothing that they imagined fulfilled in them. This is my righteousness, and, even more, it is my majesty, my wrath, and my chastisement. I will not let anyone get away with even a single thought or action. Upon hearing my words, most people fear and tremble, their faces creased with worried frowns. Have I actually wronged you? Could it be that you are not a child of the great red dragon? You even pretend to be good. You even pretend to be my firstborn son. Do you think I am blind? Do you think I cannot distinguish between people? I am the God who searches people's innermost hearts. This is what I tell my sons, and what I also tell you, the children of the great red dragon. I see everything clearly, making not the slightest error. How could I not know what I do? I am crystal clear about what I do. Why do I say that I am God Himself, the Creator of the universe and all things? Why do I say that I am the God who examines people's innermost hearts? I am well aware of every person's situation. Do you think I do not know what to do or what to say? This is not your concern. Be careful not to be killed by my hand. You would suffer loss that way. My administrative decrees are unforgiving. Do you understand? all of the above are parts of my administrative decrees. From the day I tell them to you, if you commit any further transgressions, there will be retribution, because previously you did not understand. Now I promulgate my administrative decrees for you. I keep my promises, and everything is in my hands. Whosoever doubts will certainly be killed. There is no room for any consideration. They will immediately be exterminated, thus ridding my heart of hatred. As firstborn sons, you should keep your own positions and fulfill your own duties well, and not be nosy. You should offer yourselves up for my management plan, and everywhere you go, you should bear good witness to me and glorify my name. Do not commit shameful acts. Be examples for all my sons and my people. Do not be debauched, even for a moment. You must always appear before everyone bearing the identity of firstborn sons, and not be servile. Rather, you should stride forward with heads held high. I am asking you to glorify my name, not to disgrace my name. Those who are firstborn sons each have their own individual function and cannot do everything. This is the responsibility I have given you, and it is not to be shirked. You must dedicate yourselves wholeheartedly, with all your mind and all your strength, to fulfilling that with which I have entrusted you. From this day forward, throughout the universe world, the duty of shepherding all my sons and all my people will be entrusted to my firstborn sons to fulfill, and I will chastise whosoever cannot dedicate their entire heart and mind to fulfilling it. This is my righteousness. I will neither spare nor go easy on even my firstborn sons. If there is anyone among my sons or among my people who ridicules and insults one of my firstborn sons, I will punish them harshly, for my firstborn sons represent myself. What someone does to them, they do also to me. This is the most severe of my administrative decrees. I will allow my firstborn sons to, according to their wishes, administer my righteousness against any of my sons and my people who violate this decree. I will gradually abandon whosoever regards me frivolously and focuses only on my food, clothing, and sleep, attends only to my external affairs, and has no consideration for my burden, and does not pay attention to fulfilling their own functions properly. This is directed at all who have ears. Whoever finishes doing service for me must obediently withdraw without fuss. Be careful, or else I will sort you out. My firstborn sons shall pick up the iron rod from now on, and begin to execute my authority to govern all nations and peoples, to walk among all nations and peoples, and to carry out my judgment, righteousness, and majesty among all nations and peoples. My sons and my people shall fear me, praise me, cheer me, and glorify me without ceasing, because my management plan is fulfilled, and my firstborn sons can reign with me. This is a part of my administrative decrees. After this, I will tell them to you as the work progresses. From the above administrative decrees, you will see the pace at which I do my work, as well as which step my work has reached. This shall be a confirmation. I have already judged Satan. Because my will is unimpeded, and because my firstborn sons have been glorified along with me, I have already exercised my righteousness and majesty upon the world and all things that belong to Satan. I do not lift a finger or pay attention to Satan at all. I just keep doing what I want to do. My work proceeds smoothly, step by step, and my will is unimpeded across the entire earth. This has shamed Satan to a degree, and it has been completely destroyed. But this in itself has not fulfilled my will. I also allow my firstborn sons to carry out my administrative decrees over them. On the one hand, what I let Satan see is my wrath toward it. On the other hand, I let it see my glory. I do not punish it in person. Rather, I let my firstborn sons carry out my righteousness and majesty. Because Satan used to abuse my sons, persecute my sons, and oppress my sons, today, after its service is over, I will allow my mature firstborn sons to sort it out. Satan has been powerless against the fall. The paralysis of all nations in the world is the best testimony. People fighting and countries at war are the obvious manifestations of the collapse of Satan's kingdom. The reason I did not show any signs and wonders in the past was to bring humiliation upon Satan and glorify my name, step by step. When Satan is completely finished off, I begin to show my power. What I say comes into being, and the supernatural things that are not in conformance with human notions will be fulfilled. Because I am the practical God Himself, and I have no rules, and because I speak according to changes in my management plan, what I have said in the past is therefore not necessarily applicable in the present. Do not cling to your own notions. I am not a God who abides by rules. With me, everything is free, transcendent, and completely released. Perhaps what was said yesterday is outdated today. Or perhaps it might be cast aside today. These are the steps in my management plan. Do not cling to regulations. Every day there is new light and there are new revelations, and that is my plan. Every day my light will be revealed in you, and my voice will be released to the universe world. Do you understand? This is your duty, the responsibility I have entrusted to you. You must not neglect it for even a moment. I will use to the end the people I approve, and this will never change. Because I am the Almighty God, I know which kind of person should do which thing, as well as which kind of person is able to do which thing. This is my omnipotence.